Does it take you an extra cup of coffee or two to get charged up on a winter morning? Well, how about a short, all natural energy booster practice with me? Oh, come on. Don't hit pause. Set your day on the right path and let's move some chi. Hi, I'm Kristen. Welcome to the See Your Wellbeing channel. I'm your energy wizard, inspiring and enabling you to sense, engage, and express more energy and joy in your life with Qigong and self-care practices. And today I've got a practice to boost your vitality by cleansing and charging up the kidneys and the bladder. This is the paired organ system that predominates in the winter. So maybe you do need to hit pause and run to the bathroom before the practice. After you hit pause, come on back. We're going to start off with some breathing today, breathing into the kidneys. I'll turn sideways. You can see there's going to be a little bit of motion in the spine that facilitates clearing energy through the kidneys. So we'll take the fingertips to the lower back, fingertips pointing in, and right around the door of life area. So right behind the navel, maybe just slightly below. And so what we're doing here is we're creating a little bit of a cradle for the kidneys. And I want you to imagine that your kidneys are like water balloons. With your feet about shoulder width apart and your knees soft, inhale, and as you do, expand your breath into your kidneys, tucking your tail slightly and just hinging forward slightly at the waist. As you exhale, you can return to a neutral position. Inhale, expand into the kidneys, send some healing energy into that space. Kidneys do so much for you, clearing your blood, moving fluid through the body. Inhale, big puffing up of those water balloons. Exhale. Inhale, tuck the tail a little bit, chin comes in, hinging forward, expand, and exhale. 2 more. And exhale. 1 more. Breathing, creating space for energy to flow in and out of the kidneys, giving you some peace and relaxation in your day, overriding the stress response. That's what deep breathing can do for you. We often don't give ourselves time to move that energy through the body, and that's what the Qigong practice is designed for. So let's move on to some activation. Once we've given our kidneys a little charge with the breath, we're going to activate the flow of energy into the kidneys. Just a light loose fist or even little okay sign, tapping up and down on your kidneys. You can say, "Good morning, kidneys. Thank you for all that you do. Let's get up and at 'em." Yeah. Tapping up and down towards your tailbone. So the kidneys tend to be, personality-wise, a little bit more reclusive and quiet. And someone like me, not so much kidney. I'm out there, I'm up, but I like the kidneys for the balance. So we want to have this balance between kind of my fire energy and the kidneys, just introspection and quietude. So let's actually take this all the way down the legs. Now you're going to take the hands and slap down the backs of the legs, pausing for a moment behind the knees. Just a little slap, slap. Important point on the bladder meridian there, UB40. Like the reggae band, tap all the way down. Like the reggae band, they keep things moving, especially in the lower back. Come on back. Just a little bit of tap here. And down the back of the legs. Hello, red wine. Not this time. Not this time of day. Up. And last time on the kidneys, down towards the tailbone, down the backs of the legs. Up the inside of the legs. So, a little breathing, a little activation, and now let's work with some purging with the kidney cleanse. Just think of like taking your kidneys through a little bit of a washing machine in a good way. We'll start with the left hand on the front of your torso. I'm mirroring you, and your right hand wraps behind on the kidneys. Actually, let's do that the other way. Take your right hand on your lower left belly, and then your left hand comes around to the back. Left hand on your left kidney. So the kidneys have both yin and yang energy to them. And the right and left kidney have little different energetic signature. So when we take a moment here with one hand on belly, left hand on kidneys, just close your eyes for a moment. Just sense and feel if you can feel, or rather what you feel in your kidneys, specifically your left kidney here. And give your left kidney a little bit of a smile. And then we'll take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, sweep your arms around in front of you, coming to the other side. So left hand will come on lower right belly, right hand will come behind you. And now we might sense and feel a little bit of different energy in the right kidney. So breathing in, a little smile to your right kidney. Now another deep breath in. And then a little bit of a flow here, bending your knees, sweeping your arms around in front of you, coming back to the other side. We'll make that a flow. Inhale. And exhale, sweep the arms around in front. We're going to have some guests, and that's okay. Inhale. Exhale, sweep around. Let's add a little bit more of the cleansing effect by adding the kidney healing sound as we exhale. So inhale, sounds like rushing water. Inhale. Inhale, create space. And natural cleansing and clearing of the kidneys, allowing us to invite in some peace and tranquility in our winter's day. In. Again. One more time. Hands round back into the kidneys. Deep breath. Wisdom. That is one of the signatures of the kidneys. We want to invite more wisdom in our day. So let's circulate that a little bit more, taking a slightly wider stance, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to do a circulation called opening the door of life. Go ahead and grab. You go ahead and grab one wrist. Okay, I'm going to tell my guests, you can go ahead and go through. I'm just filming on this side. Inhale, reach up, and we're going to turn over to the left. And then as you exhale, bend from your torso, sweeping down, around, across to the other side. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Maybe you get to look at the sky. And then exhale, sweep down, around. Let's do that a few times. So opening the door of life, this acupressure point between the kidneys, creating more space for this healing energy to flow through us. Over. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Now, listen to your body. Go through the range of motion that feels most comfortable for you. You might need to bend your knees a little bit more. You might need to slow down. You might need just to decrease the range of motion and not go as far. Use your internal wisdom to guide you. Let's do one more in each direction. Oh, I love this flow. Opening the door of life. This vital acupressure point that invites vitality, aliveness into our being. Reach up and exhale, open. Now, can you tell me that a cup of joe would feel that good? Temporarily. But this idea is that you don't need that cup of joe. This energy, this is something you do for yourself. And while I understand that coffee feels wonderful as well, but this idea is that you are empowered to enliven your energy naturally. Let's do one final flow to circulate this healing energy through the body. I'm going to do a unique variation on the Microcosmic Orbit. This is the powerful energy elixir practice. I've done one earlier. This is a unique take on it. Let's take the left hand and just hover it right over the heart. And I'll turn sideways for this. We're going to take our Qigong stance with feet about shoulder width apart, knees bent, tailbone rooted into the earth. Right hand is hovering over the belly. Take a moment and close your eyes. Center yourself. You may even invite in a healing intention for your day. Mine is usually always, may I be present, balanced, and peaceful. And with that positive energy, we want to circulate that through the microcosmic orbit. We're going to allow the top hand just to move slightly further away and start to move down as the bottom hand moves up. So we're creating this circuit from heart to belly, vitality in our being, harmony in our emotions. And just begin to circulate this energy up the back of the spine and down the front of the spine. Hands are relaxed. This is also doing this one at a time as we're doing it is also great to just energize the brain. There is said to be a connection between the kidneys and the brain. Continue to circulate. So going from the belly to the heart. And let's take this just a little bit higher from the belly to the heart, to the mind. The synergy. Closing your eyes can take away a little bit of the pressure to feel you have to keep pace. Just allow yourself to sense and feel this natural energy that flows through you, awakening your connections to these greater meridians, the governing vessel running up the back, conception vessel running down the front. Essentially what we're doing is we're harmonizing the flow, yin and yang, through the being, through your being. Just relax into your hands. Allow the energy to move you. This orbit, this cycle of energy. It's a way for you to become in alignment with that that's greater than you. Flowing with ease. You are are said to be the microcosm of the macrocosm, and you're simply aligning your being with this yisful flow. Soft and smooth breath in and out through the nose. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling something really powerful, this connection between the front and the back, all the bliss in between. And we'll go ahead and slow it down, bringing both hands over the low belly. Experience the calm of the moment. Feel how that energy is flowing through you. You did all of that without a cup of coffee. Maybe. Deep belly breath in. Thank you for joining me. Thank yourself for practicing today. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I've got a lot of healthy Qi to offer you. And please share this practice with other people, because you know what? That's what enhances our Qi, when we can give to ourselves and then be blessed to give to others. Thank you and be well.